Minecraft 1.21 adds new mobs, new blocks, new structures, a new weapon, and cool new features that you may not have even known were added. And I'm going to survive 100 days of hardcore in 1.21 and check out all of the new features. Although it doesn't matter what update you're playing in, wood is always going to be important. And so are cows, because of course, I've got to be able to eat. We're currently by a bit of an ocean, probably a good way to explore and find some of the new features. And I reckon the first one I'm going to try and find is the bogged. This is a mob that shoots poison arrows at you. Probably not a good idea considering I have 0 armor. But hey, what's the worst that can happen? More food will always be useful. You can't hide under the mountain. And look at this. Pigs galore. All right, baby sheep, would you like to be an orphan? Well, here you go. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I feel obliged to now raise this little fella. He has nobody left in the world except for me. I didn't actually mean to press left click. I was going to do it as a joke. But yeah, I just slightly messed up with that, didn't I? Also, on a positive note, there's iron here. 1 piece. Even better, though. Copper. Yeah, copper, that useless block nobody cares about. Well, Mojang is determined to make us care about it, which is why they've added loads and loads of copper variants, such as the copper door, the copper trapdoor, that are both very similar. They weren't like the wooden versions. And then there is also the copper grate, but I don't have enough copper to make that. So come on, little fella. Let's safely get you onto the open river. Oh, there's more copper and iron. I've got to grab it. I really feel like I just waste the whole day on mining copper and orphaning children. Anyway, let's just continue down here. I kind of feel like I'm in the area to possibly find a swamp, but I kind of have to stick to the rivers so that this little fella can come with me. And on a side note, I definitely need to make a bed. And I see sheep head. Okay, little fella. You might want to look away. That's it. Look in that direction. And then I can get a piece of... I'm just kidding. I have learned from my mistakes. We just share them now. Then nobody can be upset. And that is day 1 successfully out of the way. Already I've seen some new features and we're about to see one more. You've grown up right before my very eyes. You are now able to fend for yourself. I was just basically getting you for wool, wasn't I? I don't even need the wool. I just thought I'd share you. It really is rewarding to see your little baby sheep all grown up. And now we can craft yet another new block, the copper grate, which is really, really cool. It's kind of like the glass version of copper. It lets light through, but it has a very nice look about it as well. I love it. And it might actually make me end up using copper for builds at this rate. And so now my main focus can turn to exploring new lands, to finding that swamp, to finding new mobs. I do also, of course, want to check out the new structures like the trial chambers, get the new weapons, get all the new paintings. There's music discs. There's so much to explore and find. But I'm going to start off with a village. Granted, there's not really anything new to be found here, but if I want to find a trial chambers further down the line, I'll need a cartographer. Also on a side point, if you only stand on 3 blocks, a golem can now reach you, so make sure you build up 4 blocks for them. And so this is going to be my little hub. I'll always remember it, and it's right by a shipwreck. A shipwreck. Hopefully with some treasures. No, okay, it's just potatoes instead. Well, in that case, I'll keep exploring to try and find that swamp. And because I haven't done a video on the 1.20.6 features, such as the wolf armor and the armadillo, we'll also be checking those out. Which means I need to get one of the new pet wolves. Oh yeah, because there's now 16 different types of them, isn't there? That's quite exciting. I found another village up ahead, but other than a bit of free iron, there isn't much here for me. So I shall instead continue exploring the land. I've not found a normal swamp, but I have found a mangrove one. And a turtle too. Hello there, buddy. And I've just looked at the wiki, and it says that they can indeed spawn in one of these biomes. And so can frogs too. Sorry, mate, that wasn't very kind of me, was it? So once it gets dark and I find a bogged, I'm going to show you a secret feature with them as well. Oh, it connects to a normal swamp anyway. Okay, well, all of that research just meant nothing. That's kind of the story of my life, isn't it? Use this spare moment to make an iron pick, then grab a little bit of wood to make an iron axe, shovel, and shield. And it has now gone dark, which means this is the moment. Without a doubt. Wait, you're not a bogged. I thought it was only bugs that could spawn, not normal guys. There we go. In the distance. So the difference with these guys is they will shoot poison arrows at you, which does make them a little bit more dangerous. There, I've been poisoned. They do have a bit less health, though, than a normal mob, which helps out. But now I'm going to show you a secret feature. I've just got to find another one. Here we go. One has successfully been spotted. So, they're quite dangerous. They're probably more dangerous than a normal one because of the poison arrows. Speaking of normal one, let's go ahead and get rid of you first. And if I take some shears, I can shear off the mushrooms from him. How cool. Okay, I'm going to die to that slime. But how cool is that? Okay, it doesn't really do much else. I actually am going to die if I don't get out of here. But yeah, it doesn't do much else. You can only shear him once, but it is kind of a cool way to get a couple of mushrooms. So yeah, I thought I'd show you that. It looks quite mucky, and then we go like that, and it looks 10 times cleaner. Anyway, I should just get out of here now before I get taken out. Look at me, no armor in hardcore. That's not a great idea. I'd say I really am feeling quite naked and afraid. And it's interesting that not every skelly that spawns in a swamp is a bogged. Probably a good thing, to be honest. It could be a disaster otherwise. And probably later on I'll make a bogged farm because that then technically makes a tipped poison arrow farm possible. But before all that, I can't be having another night where I nearly die. So I'm going to focus on getting more food and some armor as well, which is going to require a cave that is better than this one. Having said that, the coal is probably going to be useful. Quite useful to cook all of this food. And there's even a bit of iron at the top of this mountain as well. Bit of iron, let's say a lot of iron. We got 6 pieces. At this rate, I might not even need to go caving for armor. I can just explore the mountain. With all that, I can make a chest plate, leggings, boots, and would have liked to say helmet, but we've only got 1 piece left. So I reckon the next stop is to find a cave and try and find some diamonds. I also want to know if bogged spawn underground as well, when you're in a swamp biome, that is, because that would just make the caves a lot more dangerous. So this is quite a decent sized ravine. Yeah, there's mobs down there. I'm going to gracefully fall down. No need for crazy emoji. Just kidding, let's do an emoji. There's never anything graceful about SP737, is there? And so far, based on the first few mobs I can see, there isn't a bogged, but there is an amethyst geode, which normally I wouldn't be that excited about, but this is actually going to be quite useful. What are you doing in here? Whoa, this is a secret place. A secret place where you can get the great amethyst shards. And I actually want to use those to craft a spyglass. Normally when I want to zoom in, I just use a mod that lets me. But since there aren't any mods available for the new update just yet, we're going to have to zoom in the way Minecraft intended. Which feels pretty cool to me. There is also loads and loads of iron all over the place, which means I can make my helmet, giving me full iron armor. Now, I'm not sure if this cave actually does go any deeper, which means I'm probably best doing what you never should, and dig straight down. Well, I can hear a bat, which is always a good sign for a cave. And I can hear mobs as well. Oh, some iron. Very, very nice. I've literally hit rock bottom. Oh, I've reached bedrock too, by the way. So this is the point where I have to do a bit of digging around. Okay, I found a cave with multiple... Okay, there's a creeper there, but multiple diamonds, and there is bogged. Okay, well, that answers that question. I should probably be a little bit careful that I do not get overwhelmed. Well, let's just get rid of you, and then I can mine these diamonds in peace. I reckon the best use for these... Oh, there's another one underneath, too. But yeah, the best use for these to start off with is going to be a brand new pickaxe. There's a ton of iron to be found as well, and even raw iron blocks. That's 9 iron in 1. And to answer my final question... Oh, a diamond. But to answer my final question, another diamond. Anyway, I need to trap that fella right there. I'll do that with Minecraft's most powerful item, a boat. And then I've dug him a nice little hole that he should fall in. Now to block it off, and I'm going to need some string for a dispenser. I have noticed there's some cobwebs over there, so that's probably my best bet. Now to craft a dispenser and carefully oh no, don't get out. As I was saying, I need to carefully and quickly place it down. I'm going to place shears inside, and I want to know if I power it, will it shear it like it would a sheep? Here we go. It does! Oh, a dispenser works on you as well. How cool is that? So an automatic bogged mushroom farm is indeed possible. And I'm also now going to do something that's slightly evil and drop gravel on the poor guy's head. At this point, I feel like I know everything that there is to know about the oh, there's loads of them now. And so now I shall focus on getting more diamonds. Something that apparently is not hard to do because they're absolutely everywhere. So much so that I can already make a chest plate. Look at the size of this cave. This is going to be perfect. Perfect for getting the diamonds that I need to craft the leggings, the helmet, and also the boots. Might as well make the extra tools whilst I'm down here too. And then anything extra that I find from here will be useful for upgrading and repairing my items further on down the line. I think I'm happy with the level of exploration that's happened in this cave. I've got so many diamonds now, 10 spare to be precise, plus all diamond tools and armor. And considering this update is known as the Tracky Trials update, it's understandable that most of the new features are found at the trial chambers. So I reckon that it is now in my best interests to search one out. The chances of just stumbling across one in a cave are pretty slim. So I reckon the smartest thing that I can do is dig up and out of here and keep finding diamonds as I do it, apparently. And then it's Operation Find a Village. Or I could just go back to the one that I found before, but I feel like I'm miles away from them now. And on a side note, swamps are always absolutely full of sugarcane, and I'll be able to use that to upgrade the cartographer to unlock the trial chambers map. I feel like 2 stacks is going to be enough. And I found one of the brand new wolves. Look at you, little fella. Have I got a... Come on. Be if you don't accept these, but... What? 6 bones? What more do you want from me? I don't know, eh? Found one of the new wolves. He didn't want to be tamed, so I'll just go out and find one somewhere else. Perfect. Operation Find a Village has been successful. So right here, I can create a cartographer and sell him a bunch of paper. And then he's gonna need glass, which will be no problem, good sir. I simply need to just mine up some sand, smelt it, and trade it all over to him. Unfortunately, this guy's only offering a Woodland Explorer map and an Ocean Explorer map, which means he's useless to me. And I'm going to instead need a second cartographer who will hopefully get me the trade. Unfortunately, to unlock the trade, I'm now going to need a load of emeralds. So to get those emeralds, I'm going to keep mining gravel until I have 2 flint to make a fletching table. That way I can trade sticks to get it. What are you doing up there? What on earth? Get out of the tree. What? Are you crazy? There's loads of them in the tree. What's happened to you guys? Look, guys. There's no need to be up here, all right? It's safe down at the bottom. What if I waterlog the leaves? No, you know what? Let's just drop them from the sky. And in doing so, I've got my Fletcher. Now, realistically, getting enough sticks for all the emeralds that I need is going to take quite a bit of time. So I'm going to get busy destroying an entire forest. Yeah, I know it's not very good for the environment, but I've got to keep this economy going and give this villager all of the sticks that he needs so that he can feed his family. Yeah, somebody's got to feed this little fella, and it's going to be you. Anyway, enough worrying about ethical stuff and more chopping down trees. I've got 5 stacks of logs, which has definitely got to be enough to get all of the needed emeralds. Again? The trade has not been offered? Are you guys kidding me? That means I'll have to go and mine up a load more trees, do even more trading, and this time we've got the map. So all I'm missing at this point is the compass. A compass that will require redstone to craft. There we go. Found some up ahead. It was a single ore, but single ore is all I'm going to need to make that compass. From there, I can build my way back out, purchase the map, and begin the search. Apparently, the map is saying that it's in this direction. From what I can tell, around here is the spot, and I'll just need to dig down a little bit further. It really was just a little bit further because I found it. And I nearly just died when I found it. Okay, that was... I completely missed my MLG. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Let's mine on in. Here we are. Minecraft Trials Edition. Straight off the bat, we have loads of silverfish, which is a little bit annoying because it means throughout the entire trial chambers, we're going to get a lot of silverfish. Whilst they don't do a lot of damage, because they're so small, they're just really, really annoying to hit. Bread. I'm so happy that I got bread as a reward. Not really. Oh, but we've got a key. Fantastic. And right here, we have a ominous vault. Actually, it's not an ominous vault. This is just a normal trial vault. And inside it, you can get some good stuff. We straight away got the new armor trim. That's fantastic. The bolt armor trim. I believe there's one called the breeze armor trim, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I've just double checked and it's called flow. Also, we have an ominous vault. So if we can get an ominous key later on in the video, then we can get the very best loot, such as the heavy core, to craft the mace. Another ominous vault there as well. Good to know. And right here, we have plenty more spawners. Giving me more bread. Great. Ender pearls. Oh, there's something new I can show you with ender pearls in this video. So that's kind of cool. Also, if I want to get up here, I can do that. I just have to get it right. With perfect timing, you can jump up to 10 blocks in the sky. And the breeze. Another... he can certainly jump 10 blocks in the sky, by the way. But yes, he is another brand new mob. He's not that powerful. He doesn't really do any damage when he hits you. He just hits you up into the sky. But he moves quite quick and he's annoying. And he activates redstone all the time. Look at him. Tell you what. Oh, no, he's bogged. All right, SP, don't get bogged down about this, but you will lose a bit of health. Yeah, I know that was a bad joke. I thought about that one earlier, and I thought, I'll use that next time I see a bug. Because that is very annoying, because the melee mob we're getting is husks, which, you know, they give you hunger all the time. The ranged mob can either be strays or bogged. I feel like bogs are the worst one for that as well. And then when it comes to the tiny mobs, it's going to be silverfish, which, again, is quite annoying to hit, aren't they? Right, let's get rid of you. I've had just about enough of you breezing about. Same goes for you as well. You can run, but you can't out... Okay, maybe you can outskill SP737. There we go, we got him. Oh, that's a beautiful hit. We have some sort of pot here, was it? Bit of regen. Well, I'll take that right now. Get rid of the water, it's just kind of annoying. And there's still quite a few more of these fellas to get rid of. Is that swiftness? Yeah, I'm going to be speeding around now. And we have got some chicken, if we want it. Well, I'll eat it, I suppose. Plus yet another key. We can open this. Let's see if we get anything good. We got that again. And we got this diamond axe with efficiency. Oh, well, I'll take that. I'll keep the other one for safekeeping. But this is slightly better. Is this the third ominous vault I've found, by the way? I think it is, which is very, very good to know and will be used in the future. Also, I think I'd like to swap out my bed. We're going to go ahead and go for a magenta one. Plus, I can get free wood, too. Can't believe there's another ominous vault. That's the 4th one. I thought you only got 1 or 2 in the entire place. All right, mushroom men, let's get to work. Also, I feel like you should just break any decorated pots that you see, because you never know what you're going to find in them. Also, 2 more keys. Very, very useful. Also, these are new pottery shards. I should be taking these, too. There's 3 new ones, and I'm pretty sure all of them can be found down here. Ominous vault number 5. It's really annoying me now that I'm not doing the ominous trials. It could have been really, really good, couldn't it? I don't think I've ever been in this room before. It's quite a a cool one. It's almost like a maze down there. I also have to be careful here. I am one shot away from the end. Okay, that was risky. They took me from both sides. I feel like I've just got to run, and then I need to somehow eat. Let's just box myself in. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Eat up, and safely return to the action. We got an ominous bottle. Oh, I forgot you can get those down here. We could do an ominous trial if we want to. At least it's an option. Yeah, it's good to know that you can actually come down here and get your ominous bottles and do the ominous trials straight away. If that's what you want. You don't have to find an outpost, which is good news. Now, I feel like the floor is designed to be traps maybe, but oh, there is little secret rooms as well. Anything in the chest? Oh, we've got another place for a key. We just don't have anything to put in it. That's a shame. Instead, we just keep getting potatoes. There seems to be an ominous vault in every single room now, by the way. There's another one up there. I feel like I could get a few notch apples and heavy cores from this particular trial chambers. More iron ingots. I'm also going to take the poison arrows. I feel like they are useful. And the wind charges are just fun. Oh, look at that. Who needs rockets? Oh, we must have timed it perfectly. Basically, the moment you press jump, you have to do that. And you don't take any fall damage. Like, if I do it too late, you'd only go a little bit. But if you, like, kind of press jump and thingy at the same time, by that I mean jump and use one at the same time, you will go absolutely flying. Copper grates are a very cool block, by the way. I really, really like them. Here's another room that I don't think I've been in. Oh, no, maybe I have. Isn't it cool how there's like a spider's face in the wall of one of these? This looks to me like somewhere I haven't been. I can't even get past this. Don't block me out. And I'm guessing, yeah, this is bogged. The mushroom. Oh, there's stuff everywhere. How many spawners in the middle? Get away from me, you... Okay, that didn't actually work as well as I thought it was going to be. But you know what will work? Okay, that didn't work either. I've got one more trick up my sleeve. Craft these into wind charges. See you later, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we just went out of a dangerous situation to where there's more mobs. Yeah, that was all a little bit crazy. Maybe I should just calm down, use my shield, and systematically get rid of these mobs. It's kind of easy enough until you get someone like this shooting you all the time. Oh, yeah, you fell down. That'll teach you. Seems like every single mob is down there, so I'll have to work my way in and find them so that I can defeat them one by one. I love these wind charges. It just lets you get around. Hey, what are you doing with my key? That's not yours at all. I need that. I don't know. Who do these guys think they are? Stealing my precious keys of all things. Now, we can use this, and we are going to get more iron, more arrows, and more arrows. And, well, we've got a lot from that one, didn't we? This one is going to give me another ominous bottle and some emeralds. The annoying thing is this ominous... Oh, hold on a second. I can put these shields together, by the way. This ominous bottle is a different one to this one, so I can't stack them. I don't know if they stack anyway. I also still need to try and find the final breeze, who is hidden through there. Yes, I see you. How I get to him is another question. I actually don't know. I could mine through, but I feel like it's more exciting if I go like that. This actually might be how he got in here. Right, we've got another breeze rod, which is good. And we've got yet another breeze to contend with. I shall not be defeated. They move so fast. You've got to have really good aim, haven't you? But we have got chicken. I'm so glad that I bothered with that. I really feel like you almost don't get enough keys for all of the vaults in these places sometimes. But after 30 minutes, if you didn't know, you can do the ominous trial spawners again. You can't use the vaults again, but you can use the spawners. So we could get more keys anyway, if we come back in 30 minutes time. Oh, it's a key inside a chest. I didn't even know that was possible. And if I go up these stairs here, it connects to another of these vaults that I saw. And so glad I made the journey for 3 bottles of honey and a shield. Yeah, I won't be keeping the honey. When will Minecraft learn that nobody cares about it? Especially when I've got bread to go at. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that I have fully explored the entire place. Having said that, wait, are these resetting? Because I have definitely been in here. Yeah, because look, I placed blocks, but they've reset. I've obviously been here for longer than 30 minutes, which is pretty good to know because it means I can get even more keys now. Or bread. You know, yeah, bread's useful as well, I guess. I definitely think that some sort of way to farm the keys could be made. Like, it wouldn't be the quickest because of the 30-minute cooldown, but if you found a load near each other, you could kind of go around it. I've got ideas in my brain, don't you worry. Just a shame because I don't know if the vaults will be farmable because I think once you've opened them once, you can't open them again. Unless 20 players... Okay, these ones haven't reset. But unless 20 players in a row open a vault, then you can open it again because it can only remember up to 20 different players. But that's what I learned in a Wattles video, so if it's wrong, blame him and don't blame me. I'm also having to wait for the cooldown of these other ones to reset. So I think in the meantime, I should dig some sort of easy way to get in and out, and then I can keep coming down here and keep gaining more and more loot. Nicely done. I've successfully made it out. You know what? This could be the spot that I could make a nice little base. I've flattened off quite a bit of it. It's also a thunderstorm, which is why so many mobs are spawning at daytime. And my plan is to build a house using only blocks from the update. So I can only use copper blocks and the other new items, which you might have got a little bit of a glimpse of in the trial chambers. Also, I'm just going to sleep. There's definitely just 2 mobs around here for me to be able to build. But yes, not only has the game added a lot... What on earth is that? Okay, it's a normal horse. I thought for a second it was a skeleton horse because there was a load of lightning, but no, we're not that lucky. They're all just normal, boring white horses. And brown ones too. All right, don't forget those, but yeah, not the ones that I was hoping for. Although having said that, skeleton horses aren't exactly that useful either. Anyway, as I was saying, not only have they added copper blocks, but they have added a load of tough ones as well. So copper and tough is going to be the main thing that I build my house out of. And on a side point, I have completely run out of food. So the cows are on the menu to rectify that issue. And of course, pigs will be useful as well. That is Operation Get Loads of Food complete. So let's now head down here to try and get even more ominous keys, to try and get even more trial keys, because the spawners have indeed reset. And we got one already. Fantastic. Like this breeze is trying to escape. That is not for you to go up, good sir. Quite a lot of keys already from this room. And most of these vaults I didn't open before. I also said that if 20 players open a vault, it will forget and you can redo it. I must have done this one before. Well, I was wrong. It's actually 128 players that it can remember. So you would need a lot of friends to be able to reset it. But in theory, it is possible. Not possible for me because I've got 0 friends, so I definitely won't get close. But anyway, I'm going to focus on these little silverfish. Oh, a banner pattern. That's good because that is one of the new ones. There's 2 in total, and I want to get both of them. I remember this room being one of the trickier ones, so I'll have to be careful with it. And honestly, right now, I feel like I've just done the opposite of being careful. I've got cornered, thankfully. I have a strategy for this situation. Strategy is just to hide in a corner beneath some blocks. See, when you get rewards like that, it's not too bad, you know. Iron, emeralds, and arrows. Well, I certainly can't complain anyway. Here's a question for you. Can you put a breeze into a boat? I bet you can, you know. Yeah, let's see you escape now. There's literally nothing you can do. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, is the newest counter. And after a while, pretty much all the loot that you can get from here starts to get less useful, which is why you should really just be doing ominous trials after your first run round. So I shall clear out the rest of this place and get a music disc. Oh, that's brilliant. I think there's 3 new music discs in total, so that's one of them down, which is great. And I'm now happy to get out of here. But before I do anything like the ominous trials down there, get the cool new weapons, all that good stuff, there are some other new features of the update that I definitely want to check out. Such as one that I bet you didn't even know was added. It's a cool secret feature, and I think it's going to be very, very useful. Although to actually make any use of it, I'm going to need to find some lava. So that right there is my next quest. Successfully found 1 bit of lava. Maybe I'll have more success at finding some down here. Let's test it out. We can jump in the water, and we're down at a deep slate dead end. Aha! We've got lava. Now we just turn it to obsidian and get busy mining it all up. 20 pieces should perfectly let me do what I need to do. And don't mind if I grab a few diamonds as well. I'm so good at the game, guys. Look at me go. These are actually very, very useful. Who'd have thought that Minecraft would add something useful that isn't just a complete gimmick? And now that I'm back here, I can build a nether portal and show you something cool. Although I'm going to need a little bit of flint to do that, so just give me 1 second. Then I can craft that. Light it up. And you can now ride entities through portals, including boats. Look at that. Isn't it great? Tell you what else is great. The portal is taking me right next to a fortress. And here's another thing. Say I need to get out of here quickly? Well, just throw an ender pearl through the portal and you'll TP out. Yep, it's pretty cool. That also counts for horses. You can technically ride them through. If I get a saddle, I'll show you. You never know, because there might be one in the fortress. Times like this, I wish I had those wind burst things. They'd probably be useful for getting up and down, wouldn't they? But anyway, in the meantime, we can get blaze rods, not to be confused with breeze rods. I found the spawner. I'm also getting stabbed in the back by someone. This could get a little bit hairy if I'm not careful. But now I shall just focus on getting the rest of the rods. That should be perfect. And I've also found the inside section of the fortress, which means in theory, I should be able to find a saddle. Yep, we've got one. Fantastic. And I don't think there's much else for me to find in here. I'll check this final chest just... Well, a spare saddle never hurt anybody and some armor. But yeah, I'm not really going to spend much more time. Oh, well, you know what? I've literally got everything I need now. There's definitely no point wasting any further time here. Let's head back to the portal so that I can go home, tame the horse, and put a saddle on. And you know what? You can have the armor as well. And from there, I can ride my horse straight through. Look at that. Seamless. It really is a cool way to do a bit of traveling. And then, well, if the bone block wasn't in the way, I could easily go straight back. And I can't really put this next bit off any longer because I've still yet to get a pet wolf and I've yet to see an armadillo. Yes, they were technically added in the previous update, but I'd still like to check them all out. There's a couple of wolves here that just look really... Get out of the way, horse. Yeah, they look very, very cool. Stop running away. I'm trying to have a look at you. As I was saying, they look very, very cool and cute indeed, don't they? So what I'd like to do is tame one of the wolves from a savanna biome, if I can find it, because that's where the armadillos are as well, so it'd be cool to have both of them from there. I might see another variant that I like the look of, though. We'll see what biomes we kind of find along the way. And I'll tell you what, this is 10 times better than walking. It's faster, and it uses less hunger. Well, it's nice to be out of the forest. I feel like I've got an open road ahead. Up ahead, I spy a ruined portal with nothing too exciting in it, except for a golden apple. I sadly had to leave my horse behind to cross an ocean, but we have found a savanna biome. Will I find the armadillos that I'm looking for? Will I find any wolves? Well, I suppose time will tell for this. Aha! We've got one! Well, an armadillo anyway. He looks a little bit scared. No need to be scared, mate. But I am going to do something like put you in a boat, because every now and again, they will drop a scoot. It pretty much works exactly the same to how chickens lay eggs. Roughly every 5 minutes, we'll get a new scoot from him. So I'll leave him there to drop those so I can make some wolf armor. And look at this. There's another one here as well. I wonder if I can push it. Oh, there's loads of them. There's 3. In that case, it's got to be boats galore, hasn't it? Come on, little fella. Both of you are in there. I've just misinformed you guys. It used to be in a snapshot that they just drop scoots randomly, but that was changed. Now, to get scoots from them, you need to do something slightly different. Something slightly different, which involves getting copper. I'm also going to require a feather. Yep, sorry guys, but there's no other way to get these. From there, I can craft a brush, and every time you use a brush on them, they drop a scoot. And you can literally just get loads of scoots really, really fast by doing that. You just need a load of brushes. Now, the good thing about brushes are that they are so cheap to make. So if I need a wolf army with loads of armor, I don't see that being a problem. Look at that. Look how fast. We go like this, and then we can pick them all up, and we've got 21 scoots. I'll also release you from the boat. Yeah, you guys can stay in it. I'm just kidding. You can all be free. But if I can make a feather farm and a copper farm, I could get so many of them. And then to make the wolf armor, you do something like this. So we can make 3 of them. And all I literally need now is a wolf. We're in a savanna plateau, which is a place they can spawn, although there doesn't seem to be any. So I'll keep searching. If we find a wooded badlands, there's going to be one of the wolves there as well. So I'll have a quick look to see. Wait, can these guys spawn in this biome as well? Indeed, it can. Just check the wiki. Any savanna biome and any badlands biome, it can spawn. That looks like a wooded badlands up there to me. But will it have any wolves? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Just a lot of armadillos. You guys are everywhere. Ah! Mission accomplished. How cool does this one look? It's almost got that, like, coyote kind of feel to it. Okay, let's get some bones. 9 bones. If you don't accept that, I will put you in lava. 1, 2. 2 is enough. Fantastic. And you can get wolf armor now. Can I take the wolf armor off? No. Once you've got it on, you've got it on. And it really does protect him against anything. Anything? Yep. Well, let's put it to the test. First of all, an axe crit. Oh, you're absolutely fine. Your tail's still up. Next, we'll try full damage. I just kind of need him to teleport up here. There we go. And absolutely fine. All right, don't worry. We're not going to do it again to you. We'll gracefully go down this time. I do kind of feel evil. I've just got this guy, and I'm literally testing out if he can survive all these terrible things. I'm going to call you Survivor, because you seem to survive everything. And just know that I do love you, okay? There's a pork chop. And now, Survivor, let's go home. It's a long way in this direction, and I need to make sure that I pick up my horse on the way. Yeah, I went through a lot of trouble to get that horse, and I don't want to lose him now. Also, later in the video, I'm going to try and build a trial chambers farm that in theory will allow me to get loads and loads of loot without having to battle any mobs at all. So you're going to want to see that later on. We've got some armor trims. Why not grab those? And gold. Fantastic. We have got bones. I tell you what, if we do see a wolf, we'll tame another one. Because you just never know, do you? I just remembered, I'm pretty sure you can dye these wolf armors as well. Should we grab some cocoa beans and put that to the test? Yeah, look at that. So this could be brown. If I put this on you, will it swap? Or is there just no way to get it off? Once it's on for life. Okay, well, that's great. And if I dye you, your collar will go brown. You know what? Let's just go with a brown collar. I can't believe we actually have wolf armor in Minecraft. It's been a modded thing for so long, and they finally added it. Oh, we've got some other wolves, some jungle ones. Oh, we've got to tame you as well. Come on, then. Here we come. I don't know what I'm going to call you. Maybe Coco, because I dyed your arm. Oh, my goodness, that looks so cool. But yeah, I dyed his armor using cocoa beans. So we've got Survivor and Coco. I'm not picking you up as well. No, we can't have every single dog that we see. But isn't it great that they show up in so many more areas now? I'm loving it. And I believe this is the massive ocean that I had to cross without my horse before. I've no idea how I'm going to get both of you back. I mean, one of you can come in the boat. And you, Coco, you're probably going to have to swim a little bit. He really is the world's slowest swimmer, isn't he? Oh, well, we can't wait for him forever. But I'm sure he can teleport to me on each different bit of land. And at the spots where there is no land, well, I can just go and pick him up in a boat and do 2 trips. If I had a lead, I'd be able to pull one of the boats with a lead. That is actually a brand new feature in the update. Just like in Bedrock, you can pull boats with leads. In Java, you now can as well. But unfortunately, I don't even have any leads, so that plan isn't going to work. And with that out of the way, I can now continue on land and get back to my horse. And now I can just travel back to base camp with a few new furry friends. There it is up ahead. Home sweet home. Yeah, it's not much of a home, is it? But at the very least, we do have a load of pets here now. And before I take on the ominous trials down there, get the mace, all of that, I think I'd like to get better gear. I could probably be fine doing it now as I am, but I like to get extra stacked. I like to do overkill. So I'm going to go to the end, get all the good loot from the end city, and then I'll have loads of OP items, and I'll be able to explore the world much more easily, since I'll have the Elytra. Also, I thought this bug was patched. I think it might be back in this update. If you hold right click and hold your shield up whilst you're going through, and then let go of it, your shield is then permanently active, even though I'm not holding it. It just carries on working. But then, unfortunately, if you eat, you do have to accidentally use your shield, so then it does go. I don't know why I'm speed bridging over lava. Obviously, I'm in a bit of a risky mood, or a confident mood, should we say. But yeah, my main goal right now is to try and track down a Bastion. Well, in the meantime, I could trade with this fella right here. Okay, that was a little bit terrifying for a second. I just popped out the hole. There was a gas there. On a side point, I got nothing good from you. You are useless. So I'm going to drop gravel on his head. I need to stop doing that to everyone. I can't just keep dropping gravel on every single mob's head that annoys me. Now, try not to fall in lava too much. Let's just get out of there before it's too late. Yeah, I really should be more careful. Anyway, the quest for the Bastion shall continue. One has been spotted, and it's a treasure bastion, so it's the best one. It's going to have the best loot, and it's got the most gold blocks, so I should be able to get all my ender pearls. It's also loads of piglins in there. Okay, right, you know what? I'm going to get rid of you. Let's go on then. Let's 1v1. Slightly annoying because there's a brute in that hole somewhere. What I'm going to do is grab gold, chuck it down to him, and then I think... Nope, that's the wrong guy. Okay, that's a brute. Okay, we got pearls. Nice. Let's keep hitting this guy. Okay, stop shooting me. Just trade for gold. I got one of them. There's another one in there as well. Not him. That's you. Okay, we've got him. Fantastic. Right, we'll just keep hitting him then. And now it's just normal piglins. I'll give those normal piglins all of the gold. I can get rid of more brutes and end up with all of the good stuff. Obsidian? Netherite upgrade? A fancy new diamond pickaxe? Oh, there's some really good loot in these chests. Next, I'm going to grab a bucket of lava because it's time to enter the dangerous part of the Bastion, where I've got to get rid of people like you. I think I'm safe here. I think I've dealt with all necessary piglins. I'm going to pop a fire resistance just in case. And let's have a look. Straight away, it's a better chest plate. And a slightly better... Who's hit? What on earth? I don't know what's hitting me. Was it just getting pinged by magmas? What's going on? Is it you little guys? All I know is my health just disappeared in an instant there. I actually think in this update, their range has increased. Yeah, they can hit me from further away. No way. That's annoying. I'm going to spleef the hoglins, and then I'm just going to steal all the gold. From there, I can trade it all to these guys, and hopefully get the rest of the pearls. Just got 4 more pearls. Fantastic. That's all the gold gone. I've managed to get 17 pearls, which is pretty good. So now I can build a nether portal, get a subspace bubble, and start hunting for the stronghold. I don't know how many blocks it's going to be in this direction, but considering how far away I am from spawn, I could have a journey of a few thousand blocks on the cards. Also, I hear a wolf. Another new type of wolf. I mean, I'd love to tame you guys, but I don't think I can. First of all, because I don't have any bones. And second of all, it'd be a disaster waiting to happen for them to come to the end. I've got enough dogs, all right? We can't keep getting loads. But it would be a cool side quest, wouldn't it, to get all 9 types of wolf. I'm also going to grab sugarcane when I see it so that I can make firework rockets in the end. And the same goes for creepers because I need gunpowder. And I'm also going to spend time getting pigs because I'm kind of low on pork chops. Yeah, I need loads more of those. Okay, I found it. The Eye of Ender has just gone underground, which means this is the spot. Although, having said that, before I go down, I am going to need to get a little bit more food. I reckon that is... Oh, I just set myself on fire. But I reckon 37 is going to be enough food. Pretty sure the stronghold, yeah, was somewhere in that direction. So this is the spot I started digging down before at. And I'm hoping as I go down, I do actually come across the stronghold. Okay, we have. Fantastic. We've done very well there. And now... let's see what we can find, especially in this room. There might be some good books, and paper is also useful because obviously I can make loads of those firework rockets. I've also just realized that I haven't brought a bow. And considering just how handy bows are, here's my plan. I'm going to craft a couple of ender chests and then put some of the stuff in here that I don't actually need. Then I'll craft an anvil, collect up some string, and make a bow that has power 4 on it. And from there, I think I'm ready. I'm sadly going to have to lose that ender chest. And I need to remember to change this to water. Oh, we found the portal room as well. Right there. There's an ender pearl in this, which is kind of nice. And I'll take the bread. Let's slot in all of the eyes of Ender and head on through. You can technically Ender Pearl through an end portal as well, but I didn't really want to risk it and fall in the void. There it is. The dragon itself. Oh, look at that. We got an advancement for looking at it. Anyway, let's go ahead and start getting rid of these towers. I can't really see all the end crystals. All I can see is the explosion at the top when I hit it. Nearly all of them have gone. Just gotta blast that one. And finally, this one. And now, we can really get going. The axe will do all the damage for me, as well as the power 4 bow whilst he's flying. I do plan later on in the video as well to use the mace to one-tap the Ender Dragon. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do, wouldn't it? But for now, I'll have to get rid of him the old-fashioned way. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ender Dragon defeated, and all the beautiful XP is mine. Also, completely forgot I'm still wearing gold boots. Ah, well, not to worry, because it is now time to head to the outer islands. What a stupid island to land on. Looks like there's a lot of bridging ahead for me. I may benefit from grabbing a few ender pearls so that I can get over gaps like that a bit easier. Okay, guys, you know what? I should just keep my eye on the game, because that was a stupid thing to do. I assumed it was all flat terrain because I couldn't see that gap there earlier. So I thought, oh, that's a good time to just run, drink tea. But, you know, this time I should keep my eye on the screen. Down to half a heart and nearly in the void. That could have been disastrous. End city spotted. Sadly, don't see an end ship, but I'll cross this gap anyway, just in case there's any good loot. Oh, look at this. That looks like a better end city at first glance. I don't think this one even has a single chest in it. That's how bad it is. But this one, oh, it has everything that I need. I'm glad I bridged across that gap now. I will take out these shulkers just for the extra shells, because the shulker box is very useful right about now. And then I must cross this gap so that I can get the Elytra and loads of good loot as well. There's a little bit of loot in here. A sword. Well, I guess I'm going to leave that, but I'll take the shovel. And then I'm gonna float across here. I'm assuming I can reach it. You know what? I just about got in thanks to the water. A little bit of quick thinking needed from me there, wasn't it? Nice to have some boots with feather falling 4. That's really good. A few more diamonds. Another pickaxe. And the Elytra. The Elytra that will allow me to explore very easily and find many more end cities. Looting 3 sword, that's worth taking. And I found yet another Elytra. This is a massive end city. I think this might be the final one that I visit, because I'm going to end up with so much loot from it. I feel pretty stacked with all of the loot that I've now got. And this means my main quest now is to find an end gateway before I run out of firework rockets. Yeah, not got many left. Although I could always grab a little bit of extra loot when I see it. I've sadly now run out of firework rockets, so Operation Find the Gateway will have to continue on foot. Finally, I've found one. So let's head through and get back. Grab the dragon egg. And look at this. This is a new feature. The credits are on this background now. Not the old brown one it used to be. Oh, well, that still doesn't make me want to sit through them all. Apparently, I broke my bed, so we are back at spawn. I'll be glad when it's nighttime so that I can get some gunpowder and fly back. Because my home is about 6,000 blocks away from spawn. Yep, unnecessarily far. Also, this has looting 3 and fire aspect. So I can now get so much food, which is very handy. Looting 3 on creepers is going to mean I get loads of gunpowder, which means I'll actually be able to start flying back home and take out any creepers that I see along the way. It sure is great to be back. Hello, doggies. I'm going to add an ender chest and a dragon egg, as well as place down a couple of pieces of sugarcane. Now, I do have a load of spare paper in here, so let's make even more rockets. And I reckon I don't delay anymore. Well, other than upgrade my horse's armor so that it's diamond, because I reckon I have everything that I need now for the ominous trial. Granted, I know my armor isn't currently perfect, or my sword, but I think it's good enough for me to be able to handle myself and be fine. I think maybe the only thing I am missing is a shield. And I also think this sharpness 3 is going to be better than the looting 3 and fire aspect 2. So that is a couple of shields crafted. And let's do it. Let's take on an ominous trial and try and get the mace. Because then I want to fully upgrade the mace on an enchanting table, get it completely maxed out, and put it to the test on all the boss mobs. Now, straight away, these are going to start up with normal ones, and it's already 10 times easier than it was before. Just goes to show, you get half decent gear. The trial chambers is not much of a challenge. Basically just feels like a cookie clicker simulator. And now that I've completed all of them and got a single trial key, okay, that's not too bad, I now don't have to wait for these to finish their cooldown. Instead, I can drink an ominous bottle. This will initiate the ominous trials. As you can see, I've got that effect. They're now all blue. And the mobs that spawn all wear armor, as you can see. I don't really think the armor is that impressive. Personally, I don't think that the ominous trials are hard enough. But you can see there's all sorts of effects knocking about. Like, you just get random potion effects all the time. Like, I would say it's a little bit crazy. Okay, yeah, it's very crazy, I suppose. Just eat up, though, SP. The poison is also kind of annoying, but you just go for it. All right, you deal. I mean, this must be one of the harder rooms. Okay, well, we spawn all these in. Okay, they've got some decent swords. I'll give them that much. The silverfish are kind of annoying, but you just see, bit by bit, systematically, we deal with it. It's the bogged which are pretty much the annoying thing, I would say. But that's not because of their fancy armor. It's because of the poison arrows. Anyway, let's get rid of the breeze. It's just kind of annoying me. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, the effects that come down are kind of annoying. But yes, now we have a trial key. And we should get some more rewards as well once I defeat all the breeze. That is if he comes down here and stops hiding in the... Okay, he's jumped down. Honestly, these guys are very, very quick. I've got to be on my toes, you know, if he bursts you upwards. But there we go. We got him. And there's another one. Are you kidding me? Now we've definitely got him, right? And we got another ominous key. That's great. They look very, very cool compared to the normal trial keys, don't they? I reckon it's possible to build a farm for them too. And the ominous keys come from here. Now, this is where you can get the very good loot, including the heavy core from the ominous vaults. So let's do it. Oh, we got an advancement as well. Revolting. We got wind burst. We got wind burst. We got wind burst. And we got a book. Are you kidding me? That kind of sucks. The book is multi-shot. I don't even care about that. I mean, 32 wind charges is kind of useful. Don't know why I keep calling them wind bursts, but anyway, I'll grab another of these keys. Oh, they're everywhere. We got loads of them. And I know where there's another ominous vault. Because I've already explored this trial chambers. Yeah, there's another one up here. Let's see if we do any better with this one. Okay, we got an armor trim, which I don't think I've got before. It's the flow one. Yes, that's brand new. Fantastic. And I believe somewhere around here there was a third ominous vault. But because I still have the trial thing... Wait, did I leave these guys? Okay, you know, he started a trial thing. Okay, let's do it. Honestly, just kill the king of the hill. If I knock them all down, what are you going to do, fellas? That's right. The annoying thing is just the potion effect that keeps appearing above your head every 5 seconds. I mean, sometimes it's a good effect. Like this one, it's infested. So if any of these get the infested effect and you take them out, they'll spawn more silverfish. That's probably where the silverfish are coming from. Yeah, I didn't even talk yet about the 4 new potion effects. We'll brew them later on, but they're pretty cool because they let you make some brand new farms as well. I got another ominous key and a potion of strength. I'll open this vault up right here. We're getting so many wind bursts, by the way. Oh, a diamond. Okay, that's not bad. And a gapple. I mean, it's pretty good loot. I kind of get the feeling that it's not really worth coming here unless you do the ominous trials. The ominous trials are much, much better loot in comparison to normal. So my recommendation would be... don't bother with normal trials, just do ominous ones. This time I just got steak from all of them. How much steak does it give you? 2. Yeah, it's not really enough to get excited about, is it? I don't think there's an ominous vault up here, is there? Oh, there is. I've just spotted it. Let's add in a key. Come on. Heavy core. Don't let me down. Sadly not. We did get a chest plate, though. Let's see what this is all about. Prot 2 and breaking 1. It's not as good as the one I've got, so... it's staying here. I see, you know what? I changed my mind. I can probably grindstone it and make it better. So, it's coming with me. Still got 5 minutes 40 of the effect. And I know there's at least 1 more in here. Yeah, over there that I can open. Maybe even 2 if the game gives me another key. And it didn't. Okay, we don't care about that. And this time, a notch apple. Another ominous bottle. Okay, you know what? That's not too bad. But I'm still out here waiting for the heavy core. And there's only 1 ominous vault left. I believe it is down here somewhere. So I shall take all of these fellas on. Oh, man, they've all got the oozing effect. That's really annoying because it's just spawning a load of slime. And if I'm skillful, I could do that. I bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, well, he just got me back down. But I bounced right back. And in theory, I should hopefully get a trial key. Yes, we did. An ominous key, I mean. I keep getting them mixed up. And I'm sure there's 1 more ominous vault somewhere. I just need to try and remember where it is. Aha! I've found it, and I've first got to deal with this. There's an unopened normal one here as well that I could use. And get some free emeralds. Got another ominous key, fantastic. Come on, heavy core. Don't let me down, please. Oh, we got a music disc, that's kind of cool. But no heavy core. Density 2 book as well, that's kind of rare, isn't it? It's something that can be applied to the mace, so I suppose it'll be useful down the line. But if we want to get the mace, I'm going to go and have to find another trial chambers. Which is a bit of a shame. I thought after 5 volts... I might have a better chance. I think I'm pretty organized with everything that I need. So I'm going to steal these cartography tables and find another village where I can trade for a trial chambers map. Hello, good sir. No trial chambers map from you. So I'm going to get rid of you. Oh no, where did he go? What happened? Oh, he's gone. My Elytra have unfortunately broke, so I'm hoping to get some phantoms tonight so that I can do the necessary repairs. Well, it's not much of a repair, but it's better than nothing. Oh my goodness. Did you not watch what happened to the other guy? Yep. Let that be a lesson to all of you. Oh, and we've got another budding volunteer. I've just got to go and chop loads more trees so that I can trade with him all over again. And we've got it. Fantastic. So let's head over to where it is. Oh, look, there's a trail ruins there. Anyway, that's the old update. We're more interested in trial chambers now, aren't we? Trail ruins are so last year. Anyway, we need to dig down right here. And then Operation Mace can be in full flow. I'm going to start by drinking this. And there's cave spiders in this one. That is just really, really annoying. I can handle them. I just hate poison. The game's spawning strength, which is meant to help those mobs, but it's me that's getting it, which kind of makes defeating the mobs a bit easier. Ominous Vault number 1 has wind charge and arrows. That is absolutely terrible. Probably get better loot from one of these normal ones. Yeah, I have done. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the floating vine. Literally suspended upon nothing. It's crazy. Surprise, ladies and gentlemen, where are you at? I actually really, really do love the wind charges. Even if I do want to keep calling them wind bursts all the time for some reason. Ominous Vault number 2. Still no heavy core. I've had an idea. I've got flint. I've got iron. So using the flint and steel, I'm going to light all of the ground on fire. And then any mobs that spawn are going to be on fire too. See, that does kind of work, but really it needs netherrack to work properly. Here we go again. Another notch apple. Are you kidding me? But no heavy core. This is actually a pretty good way to get notch apples though, isn't it? I believe this is the last of the ominous vaults. I think I've checked everywhere else. And since I got no mace, let's get out of here. A wandering trader. This is great. Oh, excuse me. Nothing good to trade, but if I can get rid of him, I get free leads. And you know what I can do with the leads? A brand new feature added to the update. We can take a boat anywhere we want with us. It's very, very useful. It's going to be even more useful when I need to transport mobs, such as this creeper. I just pull him along. And before you know it, we're a proper convoy. This is a great new feature, isn't it? I wonder if it stays attached if I try to fly away. Oh, it does. Look at this, we've got them both in. This is great. My Elytra are going to break, but you know what? This is one of the coolest things ever. Oh, there we go. Oh no, they're going to land on top of me. Wait, get out of there, SP. Yeah, you guys, you can stay in that boat forever. And then I'm going to get back to the village, grab another map, and keep trying for a heavy core. Yes, we got it. Finally. I was starting to think that they didn't really add the heavy core to the game and they just lied to me. But it is done. We have the heavy core in Minecraft. And so now we can craft the mighty mace and put it to the test. Notice how this sword has 7 attack damage. This has 6 attack damage, but I haven't even added any enchantments to it. If I add those, it does do more damage than even a sharpness 5 netherite axe would do. So if I do something like this and land on the mob, yeah, look at that. We do more damage. Just got density 3 from one of these ominous vaults. That's awesome. If I'm properly going to upgrade the mace, we're going to have to set up a little enchanting station. Around here like this we go. And unfortunately, I only have 4 lapis. Yeah, that's not going to be great. Let's see what we're going to get anyway. We can go get on breaking 3. That sounds amazing. And breach 3. You know what? That's not terrible. But yeah, I think if we're going to do this properly, we're going to need to head down to a cave, grab more diamonds because we can, and grab a bunch of lapis. Over 100 pieces. It's got to be enough. Next, I can craft a nice little grindstone and get to work getting the best mace possible. Density 5. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. That's the max level of density that you can get. Is that all we got on it? You know what? That's good enough for me. So to this, I could add Unbreaking 3, Mending, Fire Aspect, and Windburst 3. Now, all of those I can get books from a villager, except for Windburst 3, you need from an ominous vault. We might be able to get that later on. There is also the breach enchantment, which you can't have on at the same time as density. Breach is useful if you're against players with armor, so I would probably use that in friend or foe to take out people, because density is just useful for increasing the damage you do as you fall. So with density 5 on this horse, look at that. One tap, no problem. Since I have a lot of emeralds, and I do want to get Unbreaking 3 for my Elytra as well, I think it definitely makes sense for me to grab them, the normal books, and then I can do this with a villager until I can get that fully maxed out mace. You can also get Bane of Arthropods and Smite on a mace, but you can't do that if you already have Density on. Density is better in my opinion, so that's what I'm going to be going with. Oh, we just got Mending straight away, by the way. 38 emeralds. I think I've got to take it because who knows how long it'll be until I get Mending again. It's a little bit annoying because it cost me so many emeralds to do the trade, but we'll just have to keep going. Unbreaking 3, fantastic. Just the right amount of emeralds too, which means all I really need to do now is save up on emeralds so that I'll be able to get Fire Aspect 2. And at long last, I've got Fire Aspect, so I can do a bit of combining with the anvil, and I'd love to get Windburst 3, but yeah, like I say, it's only from Ominous Vault. So here is what I'm gonna do. First things first, I need a bunch of netherrack. Then I need some hopper minecarts, as well as stone to craft walls. Then I'll just simply activate some of the trial spawners that will spawn mobs. Easy enough to get a victory. And then what I'm going to do is mine out the area around this spawner, place a hopper minecart on top, and then a collection system below. So anything that goes into that minecart hopper goes into this chest. Next, the entire floor needs to be netherrack. I'll light every single block on fire. And with that, the farm is now done. Every 30 minutes, the trial spawner will spawn mobs, and the items will fall into this chest. So that's great, but there's still 5 other spawners down here, and I'd like every single one to be a farm, and then I'm getting 5 of the loot every time I do it. I'm hoping that makes sense. The only problem I'm going to have with this is possibly not having enough hoppers. The area is definitely coming together, so I'll get a load more wood to make all of the missing items. Although that does mean topping up on iron and netherrack as well. Since it's been half an hour, they've all come back. Guys, it's not ready for you yet. Just hold your horse. Don't be shooting the minecart either. I'll quickly get all this lit on fire because it is so close to being done. Oh, we'll know though if the loot went into the chest actually. There's nothing like having a quick, unexpected farm test. And yes, we got a key in there. Now you can see this one, it's working perfectly. And it should be the same for this one right here. Although the cooldown, yep, it is working fine in fact. And also this one above me in the corner should also have gone off. Now, the issue with the breeze is obviously I haven't done that yet. What I would like to do is try and get a breeze, which is going to be a challenge. But I'd like to try and get a breeze into a boat if I can. Let's have a look. Come on, come down here and see me. There we go, we got him. Now, the reason for this is if you hit this little projectile thing back at him, you can damage him. Now, okay, I just broke the boat. Oh no, I just moved the boat away. Interesting. I'm going to just do a little bit of damage on him. But basically, one of the advancements is to defeat a breeze with his own thing. Kind of like the return to sender. Now, it only does like half a heart of damage every time I actually hit him back. So, I'm going to have to do this quite a few times. You can see I've got a very good little setup, though, for it. There we go. We got him. And we did it. As you can see, I just went under here, had him in a boat, and we got the blowback advancement. Interesting name, but okay, let's go and have a little look and see. We got bread from that trial spawner. Bread from this one. Nothing from this one. Wait, did this one actually not activate? Oh, it didn't. Maybe you need to be on the same level as it. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. But now, as you can see, it is working very well. And we got another trial key from it. Fantastic. Let's chuck that in there finally. And I just want to farm the breeze bit as well now. I could make it so they go through portals and then I'd also get the breeze rods from them. But I'm not really too bothered about that. And there we have it. The breeze farm is also done. I didn't want them to escape, but I also wanted to be able to see inside, so this is what I came up with. I'm also going to glass this off so that the bogged can't shoot me, because when they can, it's just really, really annoying. And now I want to put something to the test, because they're still in the cooldown phase for the normal spawners, but if I go and drink this, it should... There we go. You can see now we are farming the ominous trial, so we can go over here. That's going to work. Should do the same for the breeze one. I don't know how... Yeah, the breeze just go in the fire. They get taken out. And it's the same for these guys down here. And that means I don't actually need to be near them. It's just going to be working like from... It's going to keep spawning more and more mobs, even if I'm not near them. So I can just go up here and work on another project, such as building a house. And as I said, I want to build everything only using the new blocks. So we'll go ahead, place down a couple of doors. And then for the walls, I'm going to use tough bricks alongside other tough variants. But to do that, I'm going to need to go and mine some tough blocks. And that should be pretty easy. Just got to find one of these deposits and get to work. Also, I think all of the ominous trials are finished. As you can see, we've got ominous trial keys as well. That is really, really cool. If I was taking this farm seriously, I'd have all the hoppers lead to one chest. This is more just of a quick little farm to kind of show you what is possible. Now, using the stone cutter, I'm going to make a few chiseled ones, and they'll be like pillars. And I'm going to go for copper grates as windows. I think that's a really, really cool little thing to have, isn't it? The roof isn't going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be very practical with slabs all the way around the outside. I can have my bed in the corner here. I also really want copper bulbs. I think I need to go and get some of them. They can be crafted with redstone and blaze rods, but that's kind of annoying. So I'm just going to go and head straight down because they're everywhere in here, the copper bulbs. So I'll just find a load in another room. Especially when you consider that they're all already waxed, which is very handy. I just want to get the ones that haven't really degraded. I don't know if I can actually take the wax off. I don't know how you would normally... Oh, you can do that. I just can't do it with the shield. But anyway, I'll stick to the waxed ones and then I don't really have to worry about it. Now, the interesting thing with making these the floor is at the moment, they don't look very good, do they? Actually, to be honest with you, they do look great. Even the way they are, they look fantastic. However, if I go ahead and grab a redstone block, you can see if you apply power to it, it turns on and then it'll stay on. You can do the same with a button, technically. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this redstone block to light up every single one. There we go. All of it is done. And that is my copper and tough house. Yes, not too bad for a little job, is it? And on another note, I cannot play in the entirety of 1.21 without making an auto crafter. It's literally the feature that I'm probably the most excited about and I haven't even made one. I'm going to grab 14 cobblestone. And to craft this, as you can see, it shows up there. This is the recipe. We'll make 2 of them. And I kind of wish I could hook it up to some sort of farm, but I can't really do that. Even the trial chamber. Oh, we can get an ominous bottle from those guys. But as I was saying, the trial chambers farm doesn't really have anything to craft from it, so it's not exactly that useful. But hey, I suppose I can make a nice little block compressing station. So I've come up with something like this. I've just run out of redstone though, which is a slight problem. A problem that can be quickly rectified by doing some mining. And so, ladies and gentlemen, after a bit of testing, I give you the mighty block compressor. So we chuck them in there, and as you can see, it fills up, and then every now and again, the pulse crafts it, and it goes into the hopper. So you can see the timings aren't perfect, but okay, well, didn't work too well for the iron nuggets, but generally speaking, it works perfectly for the iron. In fact, the timing is bang on. Look at this. The second it fills up, it crafts. And if you have it go directly into a hopper, it works even better because you don't have to worry about it flying out anywhere. And I think in the time messing with the auto crafter, these vaults have now reset, so we can set off each and every one of them, get the loot from that, and then if I drink the ominous bottle, I'm hoping that it just does it all over again. Yes, it does. What a great little farm this really is. And there you have it. More keys. It's fantastic. I don't know if I'm going to have time to go to another trial chambers to try and find the Windburst book, because I would love to test out this maze on some powerful mobs. But to do that safely, I probably need some totems. You know, if I'm going to go against the warden or the ender dragon and drop from really, really high in the sky, I need to have some sort of way to not die. Right, we are going to need a few more emeralds. Then I can buy a map and head to where it says it is. Also, has the icon changed for the Woodland Mansion? It just looks smaller. I could be wrong. It could be something that's changed that I maybe I've noticed it, or maybe I'm just making it up. Finally, I've reached it. I'm telling you, it was absolutely miles away. I'm now around 20,000 blocks from spawn. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, let's find the entrance, or even better, forget the entrance, sneak in the window, build a tower because they think you're hiding, only to realize they're gonna get landed on top of. Same goes with you. Spawn your Vex. Okay, I'm not even gonna get up there, am I now? I should have brought the Windburst. I need these. Okay, anyway, let's just do this. Yes, I'm on half a heart. Okay, that works. It just, don't get smacked in the face as you're doing it. Somehow I'm a survivor. I don't know how. I don't know how. Yeah, I need the wind charges to do this properly. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure I have some in this sugar. Oh, yes. Let's do it. We'll put these in the offhand, and then we can go like this, and oh yeah, this is going to be brilliant. Where are you? I also have a totem now. I should be kind of holding that, but I need the wind charges in my offhand. Here we go. Are you ready? Ta-da! He didn't stand a chance. Creeper, goodbye. You, goodbye. I'm sorry, but how cool is this mace? I'm just out here one-tapping everything. The wind charges make it even cooler, because you can literally just bounce around wherever you want to take things out. This is definitely going to be really cool for PvP. It is going to change things up so much. And for fighting general mobs, it's just so effective. Shame you can't add looting 3 to it as well. That would make it even more powerful. I'd just say the main thing you've got to worry about is that you do not miss your hit. As long as that's the case, then I think you're fine. But it is possible to miss it. You know, I'm getting the timings down perfectly. It is brilliant. I think I am ready to take on a warden. I've got loads of totems. I'm just going to get rid of you, and also you as well with your fancy armor, because I need a little bit more XP so that I can actually fly to where a warden will be. That should be good enough. Let's go ahead and fly out of here and hopefully find an ancient city. This looks like the kind of biome that you generally find an ancient city, so I'll dig down and see if it's true. Well, it has led to deep dark, but not an ancient city. So I'll head back out and dig down below another mountain. Okay, we found one. Fantastic. And I've already set off a shrieker. Well, this could be where we get the warden. I've worked out that I need to drop 100 blocks onto the warden to successfully defeat it. But I think this height here is good enough. I now just need to dig an actual hole all the way back down. And my Elytra broke. What an awkward time this is. I need some XP. Well, the warden's about to spawn anyway. I probably need to, like, get him in a bit of a hole if I can, which might be slightly scary to do. Yep, we've done it. And it's very convenient that I'm in a place with loads and loads of XP, so these can be repaired. I don't think there's many other places that whilst the warden is coming out of the ground, we'll just casually dig him into a hole. I must be one of the few. Anyway, we've got a hole. We're not going to take forever doing this. Let's chuck these diamonds back in and collect XP the proper way. Now, obviously, this is pretty dangerous. The worrying thing as well is that I'm not going to be directly above the warden. He's a few blocks that way. But hey, I've got totems. I'm sure I can make this work. So I am going to grab the mace. Here we are, day 100. One shot of warden in hardcore mode. Come on, SP. So we drop. Okay? We hold forwards. See, I'm too far away from him. I don't stand a chance from there. I need to be on this line, don't I? Look at him. Doesn't even know he's being watched. Oh, he's climbing back in the ground after all that. Okay. Well, a new one has climbed out in exactly the same spot. This is without a doubt gonna be the best spot. I'm gonna get out the mace. And let's do it. Okay, let's just try. And I missed. Hey, big fella. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna run away. Not sure how I'm still alive, but let's try again. I'm falling. It's kind of hard to see what you're aiming for, doesn't it? I missed again. Are you kidding me? And I got me my bucket of water this time as well. That's not good. I just have to swim back up. I've made it so there's an easy way to get up and down. SP, don't have your Elytra active. Just get out. I should refill my bucket, shouldn't I? I made it so that I could swim up and down using this, but I didn't have any. Here we go again. Don't miss this time. Yes, we did it. We defeated the warden in one hit. And we just spawned another one. Well, I think I should probably get out of here. Although, having said that, it is now day 101, so I've done it. 100 days in the brand new update. I didn't even make the new potions. I did experience them in the trial chambers, but didn't get to make them. Couldn't even max out the mace fully, because I couldn't get the Windburst 3 just yet. But I'm pretty happy with what we did, and I'm pretty excited to play this update a bit more, especially in Friend or Foe and Lifesteal. Those are going to be two very, very cool times with the new update. But thanks so much for watching. Yes, that was 100 days in Minecraft 1.21.